Your Excellency, Brother Mario, dear Monsignor Jameson, I'm most grateful for this opportunity to pray with the ambassadors, with the priests, with all of you who in this great city represent so many countries, so many stories. I grew up as a child of refugees. My parents were refugees for 4 and 5 years respectively. They came from a country, from Ukraine, where during World War II, 7 million people were killed, including 2 million Jews. And this beautiful human race of ours, so gifted, so talented, with such a vocation, that is capable of building such beautiful churches, capable of art, of the beautiful singing, is at the same time capable of such hatred and such violence. There's the suffering that comes from violence and sinful human action, and there's the suffering from natural disasters. We know that today in Puerto Rico and Haiti and the Caribbean, in Africa, many people suffer from natural disasters. And when those two combine, there is hunger. People have to flee from their homes. There is death. There's manipulation, abuse, trafficking, etc. And so the Catholic Church prays, the global Catholic Church, summoned together in all countries, in all cultures, prays today for the migrants and refugees. In only a matter of 3 months, 14 million Ukrainians were forced to flee their homes. I visited Ukraine 5 times since February, and one word I bring from the Ukrainians to you, dear brothers and sisters, is a word of great gratitude for your prayer, for the fact that you are informed, and for the incredible help. American Catholics are incredibly generous people. They respond to the needs of people on all continents. By my rough estimate, American Catholics have contributed $100 million to humanitarian aid for the people in Ukraine. 14 million displaced people, 7 outside the country, 7 million internally displaced. 5 million at home who can't survive without humanitarian aid. But when I was in Ukraine, I did not see people lying on the street. I did not see people dying of hunger, because you have responded. This week, we have heard menacing words of the use of nuclear weapons against Ukraine. And I bring to you a second word from the people in Ukraine. Whether it's the refugees in the different countries which I visited, Romania, Poland, Italy, France, Belgium, Canada, the United States, or whether it's the mothers and grandmothers, students, even children, not to speak of the fathers and the young men, I heard not a single person say, we have to give up. We have to make compromise. We have to make concessions. Because in the 20th century, 15 million people were killed. And if anybody forgot that in Ukraine, they've seen Bucha and they've seen Izum, and there's over 2,000 villages and towns that are or have been under occupation. And the people will defend their God-given dignity. And they will defend Poland and Romania and Europe and defend the rest of the free world. I am inspired when I speak with the people in Ukraine, as I tremble before the tragedy. And I ask you to continue. Pray. Pray for all refugees, for all people who suffer. We are very blessed in this country. Let us pray with gratitude and extend our supplication to those who suffer. Let us be informed. Let us not turn away. And where and how we can, let us help.